You are a beautiful soul, and you did not need this person's shenanigans, whoever this person is. The energy I'm picking up is a person that you wanted to go to second base with, you wanted a relationship with, but this person rejected you like never before. You were rejected. But now that you done glowed up, you done bossed up, you're smelling good, you're looking good, you're doing things on a successful level, and you're moving forward with your life. This person is now in regret, and they don't want to see you with nobody else. That's right. This person don't want to see you with nobody else because they thought you were all theirs. Theirs to play mind games with. There to swing you on a yo-yo like you were a yo-yo and you could be played with. They thought you was going to be around forever. They thought you was going to sit there and put up with the foolishness while they ran with other lovers, ran with other people, treated you like you was second fiddle, like you didn't deserve the love, the respect, and the care, and treated everybody else like they were better than you. Treated everybody like they were before you. And treated you like you was less than everybody else. But now you done left this person. You went away. You did some soul searching. You did some deep soul searching. And when you started to soul search, you realized this person wasn't the best for you. And they weren't the best. And God told you how much He loved you. And you were loved by God like never before. And God helped you to get over whatever issue this person brought you, to cause you to have low self-esteem and doubt your self-worth. You turned that love into yourself and you became better. Now you're shining bright like a diamond. That's right. You shining bright like a diamond. You're doing things that the average person wouldn't do. You're very successful in business. You're very successful in what you're doing. And you realize that you didn't need this person. This person played so many mind games with you, and now you came to the realization that you just don't need to do life with this person. You're better off without them. Now they're in regret and hoping and wishing that nobody else find a good person like you. Nobody else fall in love with a person like you because they know they messed up. They know they messed their chances up with you as a person because they didn't give you what you needed. When they had all the power and the capability to give you what you needed, they chose not to. This is why they don't deserve you. They don't deserve your energy. They don't deserve your time. Because you were just way too good for this person. 333 on the clock as I say that. You were way too good for this person. You walking in your divine power. You're walking in your higher self. You walking in your divine authority. And you realize this person was a skeezer. And if they're not a skeezer, they were a peasant. Peasants and skeezers don't belong in divine energy like yours. So you couldn't see it at first when you were crushing on this person or you called yourself liking this person. You couldn't see it. But now that you did some soul searching and you became better, and now you're looking back at the person that wouldn't give you the time of the day, you realize that they really was just a skeezer. Yes, that's right. I said skeezer because that's what they were. A low down skeezer. A low down dirty dog. I don't know who this person was, but they had some dog energy. They was messing around, sleeping around with different people, treating you like you was the scum of the earth. But in reality, they were the scum of the earth. But they want you to feel like you were the scum of the earth and you wasn't doing nothing wrong, just being yourself. This person did you a favor. Yes, they did. They did you a huge favor because you realize that you really just didn't need that foolishness. You didn't need this peasant and what they had to offer, because they didn't offer you nothing. They was only going to offer you scraps and wanted you to take the scraps. Why take the scraps when you can have a whole meal, a whole chef plate full of greens, yams, macaroni, turkey, dressing, potatoes, you name it. When you can have the whole buffet, why would you settle for scraps? If I made someone laugh, I really meant what I said, but I know it came across as humorous. You didn't need to settle for this person's scraps. You didn't need to settle for what they had to offer you. This person thought somebody else was better than you. Well, since they thought what was over there was better than you, because they thought the grass was greener on the other side, you let them stay over there. You only offering, you only accepting a whole buffet meal. You're not accepting the scraps after the person has sold their royal oats everywhere. And then when that didn't work out, then they want to use you as the last resort. No, they had their chance with you and they messed up with you. So you free to do what you want to do. No matter if this person want to see you with other people or not, you are free from this person and their energy. They never deserved you in your time. You're free from the headache. You're free from the drama. And you're free from being second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and even probably eighth best. You didn't need to take the back seat to somebody else behind this person. But now that you move forward and they realize their life ain't measuring up like it should have, and that you're more successful than them and you're doing better, now they don't want to see you with nobody else. The nerve of this person. They don't want to see you move forward because they know they messed up with you in the past. So now they're in deep regret. Energetically, they want to stop you from getting your true love. And a person that's going to give you everything that you deserve and then some. This person was playing psychological mind games with you for a long time. And now them psychological mind games have caught up with them. Because you realize after being alone for so long, you really just didn't need this person anyway. You've been alone that long. You didn't need the headache. You didn't need the drama. And you didn't need the mess coming from this person. Now you're glowing. You're shining bright like the sun. You're glowing. You're shining bright like a diamond, literally. And this person just missed out on the love you could have gave them when you were there, when you were present, when you were wishing and hoping that they would have gave you that love that you wanted from them and that person alone. They just wouldn't give it. But now they don't want to see you free and getting that love from somebody that really deserves you. This person was very selfish. That's a selfish energy. To not give the person the love when you had the opportunity. But now that the person is gone and they don't want to deal with you no more, now you want to stop true love from coming in their life. This is what this person is hoping. That you never get married. That you never have a family of your own. They want to stop you from getting what you deserve. Because they knew they wasn't capable of giving you what you deserve. But now they realize they messed up. You not coming back. And you don't deserve that. You didn't deserve nothing this person had to offer you. You deserve better. And because you deserve better, you realize that this person just will never measure up to a person like you. And rightfully so. You deserve much better than the scraps they was trying to give you for a long time. Now you done bossed up. And because you bossed up, you deserve the best and then some. You're too beautiful forever, fella, you too handsome to be waiting around for somebody to stop fiddling with everybody else and then put you on a shelf somewhere as second, third, or fourth best. Nah, that's not how this work. That's not how that work. When they had you, they should have took that opportunity to treat you right, not treat you like gutter trash. Give you the bare minimum and then expect for you to wait around for them to pick you. You're not a pick me type person. You're not a pick me individual. So what was this person thinking? That you was going to sit around and be that pick me on the shelf waiting on them for years and years and years. This person was very delusional if they thought you was going to sit around and wait. Life don't stop for nobody. This person has learned their lesson about that. Life did not stop for this individual. You still living your life. As a matter of fact, you passed this person up in life. You more successful than they will ever be. And now they're mad. They're losing hope. They're upset because you could potentially find something better for you. Well, let them be mad. Let them be miserable. Let them wonder what coulda, shoulda, would have been if they just got it right. But because they didn't, you're moving forward in peace. You're moving forward in righteousness. And you deserve the best. Again, why settle for scraps when you can have a whole buffet? A whole buffet and then some. Full of yams, collard greens, or mustard greens, whatever you like. Potatoes, turkey. If you don't like turkey, a steak. Maybe you like steak. Why settle when you can have all that with some macaroni and cheese on the side or some broccoli and asparagus for your vegetables? And if you don't like that, maybe cabbage. Maybe you like cabbage. They all good for your health. But you got the buffet now. God is trying to give you a whole buffet. God's saying don't worry about that person. They did exactly what they were called to do. Be in your life and then step out of your life. Because they just didn't measure up. And now you're free to get the love you truly deserve. If you reach to the end of this video, it's meant for you to hear that message. This romantic love message that's calling your name for your future with the person that you truly deserve. That's going to give you all the love you deserve. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you like this content I'm putting on my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And share with someone you know that may need to hear this message. And until next time. Bye-bye.